You guys hear the crows in the background? Yep. Today has already been very interesting, and I have quite a few channeled messages for you, okay? Today and the next 2 days are going to be a huge cycle in karmic clearing. Right, the threefold of creation, okay? You may be noticing a loop or a patterning, okay? Yeah, okay, if it's happened once, it'll happen 2 more times. If it's happened twice, okay, it'll happen 3 times. But hopefully your guides are hoping that on that 3rd time, you're going to recognize this pattern and you're going to do something different, okay? What we're doing here is we are weaving a new timeline. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated on your way in. Yep, it's time to do something different, okay? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So, hope you guys are all doing well on your journey, okay? If you guys would like to leave a comment after the video is over and tell me how this reading resonated with you, okay, what it is you're working on, if you feel comfortable to. I love hearing your stories, okay? And somebody could be in the same cycle as you, and it could really help them on their journey, okay? What we're doing here is we're building a solid soul community here, okay? So, yeah. All right, so today I was on my way out to work the grid, and the distractions, I wouldn't say distractions, but the disruptions were afoot, okay? I've seen so many ambulances today, okay? And I've seen a fire truck. I've seen lots of people getting pulled over, okay? Every time I see a fire truck or an ambulance, okay, automatically Archangel Michael, right? Somebody's either going to jail or hell, right? Spiritual lockup, and hell is a state in one's own mind, okay? Yeah, somebody didn't pass the gate, all right? And we as humans, we all represent a different gate that you have to move through. All right. So let's start with the channeled messages. You guys, I've moved my desk around again, so everything is backwards. So you may be realizing consciously or unconsciously, all right, your soul knows what it does, that you are moving backwards through timelines, okay, so that you can amend not only your timeline, but possibly those that come before you. And keep in mind at the end of the day that you are your own ancestor. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Those past versions of you in this lifetime, in this meat suit, and in other incarnations, okay, depending on where your resonance, your frequency is setting, is depending on which one is driving, if you feel me. All right. Let me grab a pen here. You could be seeing black cats. So anything can happen, right? Don't tell them. If any of you, okay, your content has the potential to go viral, okay? And I say potential because what is potential at the end of the day? It is unprocessed energy. Yeah. So level up. You guys are hitting a level up today. It's starting today and the next 2 days. So the level up look nice. So you could be dressing up today, all right, unknowingly. So, and they scared, all right. These are all things that I had in my calendar for today. So, in this morning, well, this afternoon, when I hopped on members, I had an alarm set for 1:17 at the speed of sound, the unexpected. And I will just tell you, the unexpected happened for me, okay? And it is, right, one could look at it as a negative, but it's really not, okay? It's helping your soul to evolve, and it's so that you can change something, right? And the so-called one thing that happened to me, it happened to me 2 times. This was the 3rd time, and guess what? I did me something different. So, yeah. Hopefully this isn't you that is in this fear-based energy. Okay, maybe something you said scared another person, or maybe these past energies, these disruptions, these distractions, okay, that are scared because you're no longer falling for their bullshit. Okay, so a karmic eclipse portal from today and the next 2 days. Okay, so with that being said, today is Friday, right? Go watch. I will link the readings, okay? I will do you guys a solid, okay? The Freaky Friday readings will go with this, and the Freaky Friday but Sunday. It makes so much sense now because today is Friday and the next 2 days, all right? That's Sunday. So, yeah, and it doesn't matter when you're viewing this, okay? Just whenever you view this, and it count the day that you're viewing this and the next 2 days. So, unresolved issues / energies, okay? People from your past or anything that's holding you back could come up, right, to be released. So, I also was channeling the song, Oh What a Night. Oh, what a night. So you're going to have a hell of a night tonight or the next 2 nights. So when I was at the store, a man in line was saying how he got hit by lightning twice today, okay? And he said, I stopped working in the rain, okay? The threefold of creation. He knew that he was working in the rain, water is a conductor, and it was storming outside. So he got hit by lightning twice. And, right, he chose not to work outside anymore. So let's look that up. They say lightning never strikes twice in the same place. And I'm also seeing this, right? The lightning card on the tower in tarot. Card number 16, you could be seeing 16 a lot, right? The lightning strikes the crown of man and woman who have created a false ego or persona. Yeah, right? So either that, or I'm also seeing this as an aha moment. When you view this, you're going to be like, ah, I see it now, and this is what I need to change, right? Yeah, also for some of you guys, this is going to be an idea, okay? You're just going to get hit with a flood of creativity and ideas, okay? So some of you guys are going to be getting a new car. The saying lightning never strikes the same place twice is a myth. Lightning frequently strikes the same location, especially tall, isolated structures. Some of you guys are dreaming about a structure, or you're seeing this structure over and over again, and you're meant to either visit there energetically or physically, okay? Because it holds some sort of energetic signature that of your ancestors or something, okay? There's an energy there that either needs to be released or integrated, okay? And even annually, tall objects are more likely to draw a lightning strike because their height provides a closer point for the electrical channel to connect with the ground. Okay, baby, right? The electrical channel. You are a channel, okay? The brain is a receptor, and we all channel, okay, our source code frequency. But sometimes the ego gets in the way, so the lightning strikes. You're going to see what it is that you need to do, amend, get out of, so that this quits looping around for you, okay? This may be an outer person, okay, that's representative of an energy that needs to be let go of, okay? Let somebody else have that old energy. See what I'm saying? Anyway, a lightning strike's spiritual meaning is generally a powerful symbol of sudden spiritual illumination. You are going to see what this is for you. Divine power and revelation, often signifying a moment of intense insight, a call to action, or an indicator of impending change and powerful forces at play. Depending on the context and culture, it can also symbolize the wrath of God's destruction, or conversely, cleansing, fertility, and rebirth, representing both powerful destructive force and the capacity for renewal. And like I said, that guy got hit with lightning twice, and he decided to do him something different so he didn't get hit again. Your guides are heavily around you right now, and what you are seeing right now is disruptions or distractions. They are actually guiding you on the path that you need to take. All right, so yeah, and when I was coming out of the store, actually the lady in front of me, she was a hoarder, okay? She was in there buying a bunch of discount things, all right? And she even bought a big storage thing to put all these discounted things in. And once she was done paying, when I walked out, I seen her still at another rack, okay, hoarding. And she looked like the lady that I had, the trash lady on the labyrinth reading that I did, okay? You are going through the labyrinth, okay, and you're strong enough to do it. So, yeah, anyway. Lightning strikes, yeah, the labyrinth lady. Well, also, while I was out, I seen a big sign that said, struggling with addiction, okay, Jesus will help, okay? So some of you guys, this is an addiction that you need to let go of, all right? And when I was in my car, I had a spider crawling across my foot. So, yeah, you are weaving together timelines, okay, past, present, future, all right? And you are cutting out what can no longer be looped, okay? So, yeah, the Freaky Friday but Sunday, the threefold of creation, and also fool me 2 times, can't put the blame on you. So if you are still somebody that is has a trouble accepting, or you want to not take accountability or blame somebody else, okay, there is nobody to blame, and it was all a learning curve to lead you here where you are right now. So yeah, the threefold of creation. I'm going to go ahead and look that up just so you have a good definition for it. Threefold of lightning. The concept of threefold of creation has varied interpretation, notably in Hinduism, where it refers to the manifestation of the universe through the 3 gunas, or qualities, and its division into usual, caused, and daily experiences, or the past, present, and future. In a broader philosophical context, especially within Christianity, it can refer to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, reflection in the heavens, earth, and seas. Additionally, some beliefs view the world and humanity as having a threefold nature, reflecting a divine pattern in their structure and existence. So, yeah, beautifully put. Yeah, the time right now is the time that I was born. Yeah, so it's like being able to zoom out. Some of you guys are your third eye is going to be opening, and you're going to be able to zoom out and see these patterns, okay? Some of you guys listen, the sea storm, calm and chaos, Marie masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama. It's okay to come out and play, I'm hearing. Right, when we wear a mask, we keep continuing to attract people that aren't for us, okay? So, Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Many of you, this is a toxic patterning, right? An addiction to a person, place, or thing. Two Little Witches, magical space clearing time. And you are in the process of clearing this, okay? And the more that you can stay consciously aware and proactive, then you can start co-creating with the Most High. This could be affecting your second house, which is Taurus. And for some odd reason earlier, a Ford Taurus pulled out on me on the highway. And directly after that, the same thing happened to them. And I couldn't help but chuckle, right? What goes around comes around. Anywho's, it was instant too. So... they want you to incorporate something new into your routine daily, okay? That's the only break out of the patterning, okay? Fairy of the Divine Hand, message, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. If the Fairy of the Divine Hand has turned up in a reading, it is ever so likely you are being urged by friends, loved ones, or even your own self to more accurately estimate the power of addictive behaviors and substances can have over you. You know how it is. You start having a piece of candy, some soda, maybe a little junk food. Then before long, you have more. It may be another habit, such as judging yourself or others way too harshly, thinking negatively, or giving up too early on exercise and good healthy practices that you are indulging in. Gossip too falls under the Fairy of the Divine Hand. Its domain. While it can be wickedly delicious, it always leaves such a sour aftertaste. So, she shows up. Know that the true gift she offers is awareness of what you're denying. Don't ignore the Fairy of the Divine Hand. Thank her for pointing out your addictive tendencies. Acknowledge their power and then disengage and find support for living in clear, bright ways that don't leave you feeling drained, disoriented, and disenchanted. So, some of you guys, if you say, well, I don't have any addictive habits, okay, gossiping, all right, being around low vibrational people is a drain, okay, it's a fucking drain. The codependency, all right, some of you guys are codependent, okay, you don't want to spend any time alone with yourself and integrate and be whole and complete on your own, because the loneliness stirs up these abandonment issues as well, and that is normal and that is okay. All right, some of you guys, all right, what they're telling me is that because of this loneliness or this wounding, you're allowing these energies or these low vibrational people access to you that shouldn't have access to you, okay? Because of the fear of loss. So 30. Somebody could be 30, 32, 23. Don't be scared to be alone, okay? That's where your greatest strength lies. So, two little witches, message, massive. So there's some massive clearing that needs to go on here. Maybe you're holding on Okay, every possession that you have is an energetic cord. All right. Also, as within, so without. So if your space is cluttering or you cluttered, or you're holding on to a bunch of old crap, okay, your mind is cluttered. All right, think about how these objects make you feel. All right, where did they come from? Are you still holding on to past things from old relationships? Okay, because that will also keep you energetically bound to that past situation. All right. From out of the shadow come the two little witches, solemn and sincere. Remember, I said if something here has already happened twice for most of you. All right, today and the next 2 days, it's going to happen a third time. Okay, and you're going to see the pattern. All right, and you're going to be able to weave a different outcome. Oh, the Capricorn, the Grand Weaver will go with this as well. So, yeah. Two little witches, solemn and sincere. They for you with their clear green and blue gaze, and ready you for the magic that is the broom they are about to pass on to you. And what is the magical secret of this broom? Why, that it can sweep clear any old, stale energy that is lurking about you at the moment. Take this broom and see it whisk all by itself, once, twice, 3 times. Witter shins around your house, your hearth, your home, and it will clear out all that is hiding in the shadows of the corners and the underneath of the rooms of your soul and home. Widdershins is the traditional direction for clearing energy. It means against the sun. And in the northern hemisphere, to go Wildershins is to direct energy in a counterclockwise direction. In the southern hemisphere, it is to direct energy clockwise. When it is done, they clap their hands 3 times and the broom returns to their arms, and they move on to the next home that needs their help. But now that is done, what will you find in your space in your life with, fill your space in your life with? That is the greatest and trickiest choice of all, but one which only you can make. So the two little witches speak. Out, out now from within. We cleanse this space from trouble and in dim. Out, out, let all be gone, and make this place a cheery home. We are here to cleanse and clean. We are creatures in between. We will work from dusk till dawn to ensure energy is reborn. We leave it clear and bright and bland, and for this task we ask no thanks. But we do wish you well in this. May all brought and create your bliss. Okay? Jinkies. I'm hearing jinkies. All right. That is, what is that? Velma off of Scooby-Doo, right? She says jinkies when she finds a clue. All right. So we're going to get from this. Do something different. The Fairy of the Divine Hand. Okay, some of you guys, these are energies that were portending, okay, to lend a hand ahead. Could be dealing with Aries energy. Lend a hand in the past. I almost said it again. Okay, so that you felt indebted to them, or just to have access to your energy, and your energy, okay, is like gold. All right, yeah. Even if you had nothing to give, they wanted repeat access to your energy because they were siphoning. Okay, you may have thought in your mind, oh, I owe these people or whatever, this, that, and the third. Okay, look at how much they've done for me, and they were getting more from you than they. Full moon. Once a month, the orbit of the Earth is exactly in between both the sun and the moon, resulting in a full moon. During this phase, energy is extremely emotional, passionate, and ready for release. This is a good time to let go of anything that is no longer serving you. The full moon can also shed light on inner truths, bringing clarity and personal discoveries. The full moon will be across the zodiac from the sun in this phase. For example, if the sun is in Aries, I told you Aries, right? The moon will be in Libra. People born in this phase are typically emotionally sensitive and compassionate. So somebody here could be born in the full moon phase, or also this eclipse. So Aries is the head, all right, your identity, right, the false identity that one creates to guard their own wounding. Okay, yeah, somebody here could be a Libra or an Aries as well. Okay, and there's a reason why they always say that, right? I know they says it in the Bible, the golden fleece. Okay, they always talk about sacrificing rams or the golden fleece, or sacrificing bull, right? The golden bull, and that's because you have to sacrifice your false identity, the head, right? And you have to sacrifice your possessions, what you're bound to. Okay. And right, Taurus is also representative of gluttony and sloth because it's so slow moving. Okay, yeah. Trine, right, the threefold of creation. A trine aspect occurs when two planets are, right, the 2 times and then the 3, or points are 120 degrees apart from each other in the birth chart. This major aspect indicates a harmonious, stimulating relationship between the two bodies and brings out creativity, sang it, love, and overall easier time. A trine occurs between celestial bodies that share the same element. For example, if you have your sun sign in Scorpio, somebody here's a Scorpio, a water sign, and your moon is in Cancer, another water sign, these planets would be considered a water trine to each other. Somebody here has a grand psychic water trine. Okay, and I did talk about that third eye awakening. So, yeah. Let me get you a message from your guides. Somebody here may want to go check their 7th house, their 1st house, and the 8th house, okay? And please know that I'm not telling you guys to do anything that I wouldn't be working on myself, okay? I throw things away constantly, okay? The putting too much value in a possession when that actual possession is what's keeping you stuck or bound to a past timeline. Especially if there's suffering, hurt, okay, bad emotional charged energy attached to it. So, sacral chakra, you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. And it just keeps telling over and over again, okay, the addiction that one is holding on to people, places, and things. Okay, not everyone can go with you, and you can't continuously pack in the old into the new. Okay, High Priest, intend and create, and you can release this energy. Like I said, the lightning striking, okay, that aha moment and that idea. So that's what I got for you guys. Peace, love.